Okay, so let's start. And here we go. I think that's the one. Okay, I haven't used this. Okay, I hope you can see. Can you see it? Yep.
Yeah.
I'm using a different platform, so if you cannot see the next slide, let me know, okay? So here it goes. I just changed the number because it was 12 days to Christmas, and now it's just 5 days to Christmas. Well, actually, Christmas according to the new calendar, and I hope you also going to celebrate
No.
Christmas in December. No, you will wait till January.
Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate my birthday.
Okay, yeah, you have to take it like slowly because it's really difficult to change the calendar and feelings and the way it is different.
I'm not sure that it's like a new calendar or anything. It's just like we have different calendar because of our like religion or something. So we're Orthodox,
Mhm.
not Catholic. So because of that, we have Christmas on 17th of January, not on 25th. And so I'm not sure that we're gonna switch to 25th. So
Okay, well, actually, it has to do something with the calendar because according to the religion, it all has the same dates, but there are two calendars. And Orthodox didn't accept the new calendar, so they still continue using the old calendar. So for this reason, we have the difference in dates. But generally, that's a calendar thing. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so here we go. Well, anyway, it's almost holiday time, even though January it's not so far from this date. So I think, let me read this message. Being grateful this holiday is one way to welcome the season of giving. In this lesson, you will be asked to answer some questions related to Christmas. Okay, so, but to do so, you have some instructions. So you will be given a checklist to complete some questions first. So I'll give you a few minutes to go through the questions. And if you have any questions, so I can help you. And then, well, I will show you the whiteboard and you will use those questions and also the questions in your list, in your activity sheet. And then you're going to ask questions. So actually, in these cases, we don't have anyone. I will give you time to share the questions. I will give you time to think first, to come up with the question words, and then you will answer those questions. Okay? So
okay.
here we go. Here is the list of questions. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so the slide is changing. And I will share in the chat. Just give me a second. Let me put it down so I can show you the list. Copy, and I will send it to the chat. It is a link, so this Word document is online. Okay. I think I gave you the access, so just be sure that
Yeah.
you open. Yep. Okay, so you can open it and you can read the questions.
Okay.
And you have the box with the question words. So actually, let's go first with the questions. I give you some time to think, and then you're going to read what question words you would put.
Okay.
Okay.
May I write it in there? Yeah.
Okay. Do you need time to think,
Uh,
or you want to start?
no, I think.
Okay, yeah, I think it's pretty easy. Okay, so let's.
Yeah. So, what is the weather like in your country at Christmas time?
Mhm.
Uh, do I need to answer?
Well, let's then, yeah, that would be great if you right
Okay.
away the answer. We share.
So in my country, in Ukraine or in Italy, where?
Both. You can start first Ukraine and then Italy.
Okay, so in Ukraine, usually we have some snow, but not always. Last winter, as far as I know, we didn't have snow on Christmas. And here they don't have snow, I believe, in this part of Italy. So we're just gonna have probably quite cold weather and no snow, unfortunately. And then when is your Christmas holiday? Starting from the 25th of December, and in Ukraine up to 27th of January, yeah, and here till 7th or 9th, something like that, of January. Where do you think Santa Claus is from? Actually, I have heard something about it, probably from, I'm not sure if I pronounce it correct, but like Finland or
Okay.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so what about Santa Nicholas?
St. Nicholas. Actually, I don't know, like in Ukraine, probably from Ukraine, basically. But I'm
Okay.
not sure about that
If
again.
it's a
Like,
religious character, do you know the story about Santa Nicholas?
not really. I just know that he like put some presents for children, but I'm not
Do
sure
you know
why.
how it started?
Not really.
Well, there is
Like
a
I
legend. There is a legend that he was very rich. Okay, so it was a long, long time ago, thousands years ago. Okay, and he was very rich, and as he heard about Jesus Christ and all those religious things, so he started to believe in God. And in order to show that he's really faithful, he gave away all his properties. He sold everything, and he was traveling. And whenever he saw people in need, he was kind of sneaking at night and putting things in the windows, doors. So he was sneaking into the house and leaving food, clothes. Well, the things that he had, right? Probably some money, or mainly food. I think it was living in the house next to the bed or in the window, right? So when the windows were closed, so he was living. That's like kind of a story. And when he died, so then he was considered to be sent, and the people continued this event as because he was doing it every year, I think. And then when he died, so obviously he stopped giving away things, and people started like um in order to remember him, well, also leaving presents under the pillow near the bed. And that's the story I know. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Uh,
Well,
okay.
well, let's continue.
Yeah. So why? I think why you enjoy like
I will
do we
have,
have do
mm,
we have
yeah, do. Yes, you have
okay,
do.
yeah, okay, then do you enjoy singing Christmas carols? Yeah, I don't probably, but not really. Like I went to music school some time ago, and I actually sung some carols in my house, but only for a short time. And like, no, I don't really enjoy it a lot. So I wouldn't say that really.
You never went from house to house to sing carols?
No, I went, but only in my house, like in my apartment block, because I live in
Mm-hmm.
a flat, so I was not able to go from house to house, and it's actually quite problematic to do this because, like, it's not really a big tradition in big apartment
Mm-hmm.
blocks.
Okay, well, I used to live also in apartments building, and we visited many people going from different buildings. And also my grandma lives in like suburbans, and we went also to her place. So there was like almost every day we were planning with my friends where to go. Grandparents of every friend and family visiting, and it was really a fun activity, and we were kind of rich. I remember sometimes my mom used to lend money from me. So it's
Yeah, actually, no, I don't really have a lot of friends, so I don't have someone to go with.
Mhm.
Probably it was the problem. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's not common because you're in Kyiv, I suppose. In Kyiv, it's a kind of big city, and it can be also dangerous. Okay.
Yes, probably. And so then, what is your favorite Christmas film?
Mm-hmm.
Huh,
Oh, but
probably.
before you talk about film, because we have Carol, and I don't know if I talk about carols anymore, but I want to ask, what carols do you know?
Uh,
Ukrainian carols.
okay. So,
Do you know any?
Добрий вечір, тобі, пане господарю.
Okay.
The most popular one. Then, okay, Shedrick, it's not Carol, it's like for another.
It is carol, but it's a New Year Eve carol.
Yeah, not New Year. It's like New Year Eve, but not on New Year, but on like later than New Year. Kind
Well, it
of.
is because you are actually the 7th of January is considered to be already the the well, how do you call old year, but it's New Year.
I
Actually,
see, but
in
yeah,
the
but
past
again,
it was sang on year.
yeah, and so again in Ukraine, like we celebrate on like 13th or something of January.
Mm-hmm. Yes, 14th.
Yeah, and so
14th. The thing is that
like
our history is so complicated, so and children feel really confused about the dates, so why there are so many things. But if you talk about past and the purpose of this carol, it was sang for welcoming, thanking a new year for giving, right? Because it's welcoming. How do you say, like a person in charge in your house, right, who will bring goods and wealth to your home. So generally it was for New Year Eve, but yeah, we sing it when after like 13th, I think, or 14,
yeah,
15,
until
16,
Christmas Eve.
right? Mm-hmm. After New Year Eve, or that is old New Year Eve. We call
Yeah, uh, and so like I used to know a lot of them. I sang like folk probably.
uh-huh.
Like
They became folk, that's right, folk songs,
yeah,
folklore.
so I sang some folk songs in musical school, but it was like yeah or something like a year ago, so I don't really remember the names, but usually they're like about like some food or something.
Have you heard of Szczedrik, of Carol of Bells, it's called? That
Yes, of course,
really popular
but
around the world?
yeah, of course, it was written by Mikola Leontovich, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I was in musical school that was named after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here when I say to someone that Carol of Bells is Ukrainian actually and was translated into many languages, everybody feel really surprised. They don't believe me. Yeah. Okay, let's continue talking about movies. Okay.
Yeah. So my favorite, I don't know, maybe Grinch actually, but I know there are a lot of those, but I'm not sure that I can remember the names. Like, yeah, I know what's my favorite. Klaus, it's called. It's
Cloud.
just wonderful. Yeah, Klaus.
Okay,
I really recommend you watching it. It's just
I will.
wonderful.
And what
Yeah,
about old movies? Do you know any old movies that are still
uh, yeah, Home Alone. It's
Home
not called.
Alone? Yeah, that's the one the most popular. Okay. All right, let's go number 6.
Let's see, I want to open that thing. Yeah. So, where will we go on Christmas Day?
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere probably. So I'm gonna stay at home with my uncle that will visit us. He lives in Poland now, and so we're gonna probably like walk around, show him the place. Like yeah, probably we are gonna go on the beach. Very Christmas, like very popular thing on Christmas, of course. Yeah, something like that. No, nothing special actually.
Here in Mexico, the most common place to go is to visit grandparents.
I
So
see.
most of
Yeah,
families.
yeah, it's really popular all around the world, but I know we on our Christmas, like I mean, on 7th of January, I know we don't well, we come together, but not really like a big celebration or anything. So
Mhm.
um and yeah, so and this year of course we can't, so we'll be just like normal birthday.
I
uh,
see.
yeah, and so what did you get for Christmas last year? Oh my gosh. So I know, like I actually get presents for New Year and for my birthday. So I will tell about my birthday. I think that it was, what was it actually? I'm not sure about that. So I think that it was phone probably. No, I bought my phone. No, it was not for birthday.
Is it your
Um,
birthday these days? January?
Sorry?
January, December is your birthday?
It's on Christmas, like on 25th of December.
December, that's your birthday. Wow.
Yes.
My birthday is 29. So
Ah,
I understand what you feel. It's like confusing. Is it my birthday gift or it's a Christmas present? What is it?
yeah, and so I'm lucky because I don't get some presents on Christmas, and so if I did, then probably I would have um, less because like here is your present, that's for birthday and for Christmas, and like confusing thing is that you like everyone is celebrating Christmas and stuff, and you're celebrating your birthday.
I
It's
know.
quite strange. And then you're celebrating Christmas, everyone is like, "What? Christmas? It was like 2 weeks ago." Quite
I
strange, but
know.
yeah.
The same for me. It's never felt like birthday. It's either Christmas or birthday, but you get just one present or very small presents if there are two, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I imagine what you feel. Okay, let's
No,
see.
I don't have this problem, but I could. Yeah. And then so when wait a second. Do we have mhm. Um, probably like it could be uh, uh wait a second. Yeah, do you usually put up Christmas decorations in your home?
Mhm.
Yes, we do, and we did put Christmas lights on our balcony. And I hope that we can buy a Christmas tree, but it will be really small because we need to carry it probably from Padova, city that is nearby. Um,
When do you
yeah.
usually start decorating Christmas tree?
When we were in Ukraine, it was on about 30th of uh, December actually. But here we can't because it would be quite weird to buy a Christmas tree on 30th when they're not sold anymore.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so probably it will be like this week. Yeah, if we do get it.
Yeah. In Mexico, people usually start decorating the beginning of November.
What?
Yes. So, and the 30, actually 25, 26, it will be like the last day of Christmas tree. So you will see garbage full of Christmas tree on 26, 27, if it's I mean fresh, right? Christmas tree, or they just like some people still keep some decorations till New Year Eve, but the beginning of January, though, no decoration, no lights, Christmas lights anymore. Yeah.
I see.
So
Yeah, here people start decorating about like when I think like their actual Christmas holiday start on 8th or 6th of December, and this is I think the time when they start decorating, and some people do, some people don't, but usually like they have quite a large decoration. Some of them like some put really shining reindeers, the car, and some like just small lights and different. Um, mhm.
right, let's continue.
Yeah, wait a second. Where would you most like to go for Christmas? Um, hmm, Probably in the USA or in London. Depends. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, these are nice places. They're very shiny places. They decorate a lot. You know, like once I was in Caribbean islands, like all the Caribbean islands, they obviously don't have snow and it's really hot. Um, and they decorate Christmas tree with the flowers. So it is kind of weird I haven't had feeling of Christmas because it was the beach, going to the beach and Christmas tree all full of flowers. No Christmas decorations like snowflakes or nothing related to it. So
Nice.
yeah, no feeling of Christmas. It's just something different. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, so mhm. Have you ever celebrated Christmas in a foreign country? Yes, I did. In Germany, last year.
How was it?
Yeah, and then we got home 2 weeks before the war started. Nice. And so we had a Christmas tree there actually, and but we didn't have a balcony, unfortunately. And so we had this like a small apartment, but we still fit a Christmas tree in there, and it was just so lovely, like so. Uh, I know, like so. How can I say it? Like very sounds strange. I know, like um, um, like with lots of needles and like so nice and green and smiling.
Mhm. Feeling spiritual Christmas.
Yeah.
Feeling spirit of Christmas. Okay.
Yeah, and so probably how many Christmas cards did you receive last year?
Mhm.
Uh, no.
Any? No Christmas cards.
Yeah, I think not because it's probably one of I don't know, like because I was celebrating with my parents and it's just like I don't know, it's not really common within our family to like give Christmas cards. Well, we could, but they didn't because we are like in one place and no, like usually people send some postcards, for example, to different countries or anything like, or to different parts of cities or country, anything.
Yeah. Like approximately 25 years ago, it was very common thing. I remember my mom would buy Christmas cards and make me to write greetings to my grandma, my old aunts, friends, neighbors, teachers, and then we had to give away those Christmas cards or send them by post mail. But these days, it's like kind of easy online. You just share or post in your Facebook or I don't know, you use instead of WhatsApp, how do you call this? Weber or something?
Viber.
Fiverr, yeah. So it's not common here. Okay. Yeah, I always was kind of curious. Why do you use in Ukraine Viber is as
Oh yeah, actually, it's just horrible. I mean, but people still use it. Like mostly some people that are aged, and so I just love Telegram, but Viber is just awful. No.
yeah, but did you know that WhatsApp was created by Ukrainians?
Oh really?
Yeah,
I
and
actually
he sold it.
I didn't use WhatsApp at all before I came to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, for example, my grandma uses Viber, and also like some of my teachers, and yeah, but Telegram is much more comfortable. I don't know, it's actually
Mm-hmm.
more comfortable than WhatsApp, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, WhatsApp was sold, I don't remember to what country, to what company, but it was created by Ukrainians and they sold it.
Yes.
Who's the owner? Zuckerberg, maybe? I don't remember, but yeah, I think so, Zuckerberg, because in WhatsApp is used by Facebook as well. But I guess it is. Okay,
Okay.
let's continue.
Did you believe in Santa Claus when you were a child? Yes, I did. I don't know for how many years. Can't define actually, but yes, I did.
Okay, that's nice. I used to believe also in Santa Nicholas, not Santa Claus. In Santa Nicholas, I was fighting with my friends at school. Remember, even in primary school, I was claiming that I'm pretty sure that that the Santa Nicholas exists. Okay, next.
Yeah. How do you usually spend New Year's Eve? Usually I don't sleep for up to 12, of course, and like it's what I eat, some sushi probably,
Mhm.
and watch the president talk, and yeah, like spend some time with my parents actually.
Really? Sushi is the New Year Eve's dish that you prefer?
Sushi, yes. It's actually not New Year's dish. We eat it every year, but
Mhm.
no, every year, not every year,
Very
every
often.
yeah,
Hmm.
like not too often, but sometimes.
But do you
And
feel it like it's something New Year Eve, right?
um,
Must have for New Year Eve.
but not really. I don't know. Like for New Year, if actually it's the only day probably when I watch TV. I mean, we are watching films, but not like TV with news or something.
Hmm. Because there are probably these shows. I remember that in Ukraine we have Christmas shows and
No, we're watching
president
just
talking.
president talking for
Mhm.
a couple of
Minutes.
minutes.
Yeah,
That's all.
that's
Uh,
actually tradition. Yeah, it's not common here to listen to president on New Year Eve. But one thing that I learned here and I really like is that on New Year Eve, when it starts like, uh, well, the bell of the clock, 12 times clicking, so ticking, and many people also drink champagne or other type of drinks, and they eat 12 grapes.
really?
Yes. So, and these are like they eat 12, and for each grape, they think of like some kind of wish. So 12 wishes you can get when you while you are eating quickly your grapes, 12 grapes. So they buy grapes here. And I remember when I was like, let's say in Ukraine 25 years ago, champagne was the most common, also listening to the president. And a meal that I consider like a New Year meal is
Yeah, Olivia.
Olivia.
Yeah, we
Something.
like I know about that, but it's not really something New Yearish.
Yeah, not anymore. I know. My mom doesn't make it anymore, and she makes only when I come because I really miss it. Okay, well, we still have time, so let's continue with more questions.
Yeah, so what do you eat on Christmas Day? Birthday cake. Yeah, and on real Christmas, like some
Mhm.
sausages, probably like made by my grandma and kutia.
Okay, kutia, right. This is also not common in here, kutia. You know, for Christmas, which is 6th of January, here we celebrate Three Kings. Three Kings,
Ah, yeah. No, in Germany they also do.
and they buy, it is called rosca. It's like kind of sweet bread. It's very similar to pasca that we make on Easter time, but it has a hole in the middle. So it's like very like round, yes, circle. And they put babies, plastic babies inside,
Ah, yeah.
and then you cut it. And so if you get a piece with the baby, then there is in February, 2nd of February, you need to buy tamales for everybody. Tamales are a special Mexican food that is kind of similar to holupti. However, remember it is folded in banana leaves or corn leaves. Usually corn leaves. Yeah, you ask me if they eat the corn leaves. They don't eat it, right? They just unfold and eat the thing inside. Okay, so it's a little bit different tradition. Okay, and the most common food in Mexico for Christmas is turkey. In
Yeah.
every,
It's like in the USA for
yes,
how is it called? Gosh.
Thanksgiving Day. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they keep it like also take a tradition for Christmas. Turkey is very common. Okay, let's see more. Next question.
Do you see your friends at Christmas time? No. Um, yeah, just because I don't really have a lot of them and they just spend their times with their families. And it's not really common to meet your friends at Christmas, I think. What does Christmas mean to you? I don't know, like some Christmas, like nice feelings, some presents, obviously. Um, mm, like lights and Christmas tree smells and stuff.
Spirit of Christmas smelling Christmas tree, right? Okay, what else we have?
Did you enjoy Christmas last year? Yes, I did.
I was in Germany. Okay.
Yeah. What don't you like about Christmas? Um, I don't like when I don't have enough time to prepare Christmas presents because I started in the last moment. Or probably I have like a lot of stuff to do like now, and I just can't finish them, and I really don't like it.
Okay. All right. And one more question.
Who will I give Christmas present to this year? To my uncle, then mom. That's all. Probably also to my grandma. My uncle probably will give a present from me to my grandma, like that.
Okay.
And what would you like to get for Christmas? I don't really know. I don't have a lot of wishes, but maybe like some new sunglasses or usual glasses. Um, and shoes and like an airplane ticket to fly anywhere I want sometime.
Okay. All right. Very good, Sophia. Well, actually, if you notice, we are left 1 minute. So what I want to thank you very much for coming today. I really miss Margot and Andri, and I wish you all the best. So it's almost Christmas and December holidays and January holidays are on the way, and I hope you receive everything your heart desires in this season, all presents you want, and the most important is peace, and you can come back home and see your family and friends. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so then I'll see you next week. Hopefully, I'm not sure. I will let you know, okay? Because we're going to
Okay.
be having Christmas, so I don't know if I'll be home. Okay, so see you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.